You think billionaires wake up every morning fired up? Disciplined, focused, locked in? No hesitation, no doubt, no drag? That's the lie you've been sold. There are mornings when even they don't feel like it, when the alarm hits and the weight feels heavy, when the vision feels blurry, when motivation is nowhere to be found. So here's the real question. What do they do on the days they don't feel driven? Because that's the difference. Not the highlight reels, not the private jets. The random Tuesday when they don't feel like doing a damn thing. And neither do you. You wake up, scroll for just a minute. See someone your age buying a house, launching a startup, getting shredded, making money online. And suddenly your chest feels tight, like you're behind, like you missed something, like everyone else got the memo, and you didn't. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, when you feel ready, when you feel inspired, when life feels clearer. But tomorrow keeps moving, and so do they. Here's what no one tells you. Billionaires don't rely on motivation. They expect it to disappear. They plan for the low days, the foggy days, the I don't care days. Because motivation is emotional, execution is structural. And most people build their life on emotion. So when the emotion dips, they dip. They wait to feel good before they act. Billionaires act and let the feeling catch up later. You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're stuck because you built a system that depends on how you feel. You work when you're inspired. You go to the gym when you're hyped. You study when the pressure hits. That's emotional management, not self-leadership. And it's exhausting. Because feelings change every hour. There's a story you need to understand. Not about a specific billionaire, but about the pattern. Imagine a guy sitting alone at 5:30 a.m., still dark outside. Company bleeding money, team doubting him, investors quiet. His last launch flopped. He's tired. He questions himself. He wonders if he's delusional. You think he feels motivated? No. He feels pressure. He feels uncertainty. He feels the weight. But he also feels responsibility. And responsibility wins. So he opens the laptop anyway. Not because he's pumped, but because it's Tuesday. And Tuesday means execution. That's it. No drama, no speeches, just movement. You think billionaires are fearless? They're not. They just don't negotiate with their moods. They built non-negotiables. Wake up, train, read, build, call, ship, repeat, whether they feel like it or not. Because they learned something early. Emotion is weather. Discipline is climate. Weather changes. Climate stays. Right now, you're waiting for clear skies. You're saying, I'll go hard when I feel confident. I'll start when I feel ready. I'll post when I feel good enough. But confidence comes from evidence, and evidence comes from reps. And reps don't care about your mood. Here's the hard truth. No one is coming to rescue your potential. Not your friends, not your family, not some viral opportunity. If you don't build structure into your life, you'll keep building excuses. Billionaires don't wake up asking, do I feel like it? They ask, what must be done today? And they do that first, before the noise, before the doubt, before the world starts pulling at them. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer options. Too many choices make you weak. Too much comfort makes you slow. When everything is negotiable, nothing gets done. So they remove negotiation. Same wake-up time, same work block, same standards. Even when they're bored, even when it's repetitive. Especially when it's repetitive.
You think success is built on intensity? It's built on boring consistency. The kind no one claps for, the kind no one sees, the kind that feels invisible, but compounds quietly. Every day you show up when you don't feel like it. You're separating yourself. Every day you choose structure over emotion. You're becoming dangerous.
You say you're behind. Behind who? Someone with a different timeline, different resources, different starting line? Comparison is emotional. Execution is personal. You don't need to catch up. You need to lock in. Here's the shift. Stop asking, how do I feel today? Start asking, what does my future require today? Isn't emotional. Your future self is built from thousands of small, boring, disciplined actions. On days you felt average, on days you felt insecure, on days you felt nothing. When billionaires feel unmotivated, they shrink the target. They don't conquer the world. They win the next hour. One email, one call, one workout, one page, one deal. Momentum is mechanical. It starts ugly, but once it moves, it builds.
So here's what you do.
Wake up. Don't check your phone. Move your body, even if it's 5 minutes. Sit down. Do the hardest task first. No debate, no overthinking, no perfect setup. Just start. When your brain says later, you say now. When it says, I'm tired, you say, one more. When it says, what's the point? You say, because I said so. That's leadership. Self-leadership.
You want billionaire habits?
Here they are. They protect their mornings. They protect their focus. They measure output, not intention. They track results, not vibes. They cut distractions without apology. They build systems that make laziness inconvenient. They surround themselves with standards, not comfort. And most importantly, they show up when it's boring, when it's quiet, when no one is watching. You don't need $1 billion to act like that. You need a decision, a line in the sand. No more emotional roulette. No more waiting for hype. No more romanticizing struggle without execution. If you're unmotivated, good. Now you get to prove who you are without emotion. That's power, because anybody can grind when they're inspired. Anybody can go hard when the music hits. Anybody can promise change after watching a video. But can you move when it's silent? Can you build when it's slow? Can you execute when the results aren't instant? That's where identity is formed. You are not behind. You are undisciplined in structure. Fix the structure. The results will follow. Not tomorrow, not magically, but inevitably. So the next time you wake up unmotivated, don't panic. Don't spiral. Don't label yourself lazy. Smile. Because this is the test. This is the rep. This is the day that actually counts. Get up, do the work, even at 60%. Consistency at 60% beats intensity at 100% once a week. Every time.
And one day, you'll look back.
Not at some viral moment, not at some lucky break, but at the quiet mornings, the lonely nights, the days you didn't feel like it, and did it anyway. That's when you realize you didn't need motivation. You needed standards. And now you have them.